Well, hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be discussing how you can make your own custom blueprints here in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So of course guys, if you weren't already aware, a little bit earlier today at the time of making this video, with a brand new update in Cold War, there was a brand new feature that was added into the game, being that you can now in the Gunsmith mix and match and kind of create your own custom blueprint, which we did originally see this feature back in Modern Warfare, and now you can actually do it here in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and that's why I'm going to be discussing in this short video. So with that said, if you guys go on to enjoy this one, make sure you leave a like comment down below, as well as subscribe and turn post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class slips, and all kinds of things like that. So without further ado, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's dive right into it. And alright guys, so of course to kick off today's video, as you may see in the gameplay, I'm of course in the created class section of Black Ops Cold War, and this is all you have to do if you want to mix and match and create your own blueprint. So the first thing that you'll want to do is to of course select a weapon. Now when you go and select a weapon, interestingly enough, next to the actual weapon icon, there's a little icon with a number that shows actually the amount of blueprints that you have on that particular weapon. For example, for myself, I have 2 blueprints for the XM4, 3 for the AK-47, 3 for the Krig, 3 for the QBZ, and 3 for the FFAR. And to start off, once you have selected the weapon that you want to use, you'll then want to select which blueprint that you're going to be starting work on. For example, what I did is I took the base variation of the AK-47, then started building attachments on that base variation. However, if you want to start off by modifying a pre-existing blueprint, feel free to go ahead and do so. When it comes to picking your base weapon, the only thing that I would keep in mind, and as if you want your custom blueprint to have tracers, I would recommend that for the base variant that you're going to be working on, make sure that you have your tracer pack selected. For example, if let's say you want to make a custom blueprint for the Krig 6 assault rifle, and let's say you have the Ice Drake legendary blueprint that has tracers, instead of having the standard variation of the Krig and then putting blueprint attachments on the base variation, I would personally take the Ice Drake blueprint and then build attachments on top of that blueprint, so that way your new custom blueprint will still be shooting the blue tracers. So just make sure to keep that in mind. So once you have selected the weapon and you go over to the attachments portion of the Gunsmith, you're going to be seeing something that is a little bit different. So once you have selected an attachment subcategory, for example, optic, muzzle, barrel, body, underbarrel, magazine, handle, or stock, once you have selected one of those subcategories and you actually see the list of attachments, next to certain attachments, you are going to be seeing a little number, and if you select that, you can choose which variation of that particular attachment that you want to use. For example, on my XM4 assault rifle, I can use the standard suppressor. However, if I would like to, I can instead use the glacial mass variation of that suppressor. And that's exactly how this feature works. Now, of course, the more blueprints that you have, the more that you can mix and match and really start to get unique when it comes to the modified or custom blueprints that you are going to be creating. And of course, once you have completed your masterpiece, you will be seeing a little option at the bottom of your screen which says custom mod options, and if you click on the respective button, of course for myself, I'm on PlayStation, so that is L2, it's going to be opening up a little window where of course you can name as well as save your blueprint. So going forward, you can always have your custom blueprint with all the combinations, and you can also save a camo on it, which is really interesting. And yeah guys, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. Now I must admit, the AK-47 blueprint that I made in this video looks kind of hideous, but I just wanted to showcase it as just an example for today's video, so that way you can get an idea as to how you can do it yourself. And with that said, if you guys want to enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like comment down below, as well as subscribe and turn post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class slips, and all kinds of things like that. So once again, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I've been your host, Deeper Jungle. I hope to see you in the next one.